stuff to look at. Workbench, if anybody has a warehouse they want to give up. Not sure what's wrong with this one. But could be not working, so we'll find out. Guess I need a guitar cable. To a guitar. Okay, what color smoke should I see when I turn this on? Volumes. Okay, the jewel light went on. Try channel 1 real quick. Two. Okay, that's not working either. I'm gonna try the power amp in. This could be crazy loud and everybody die, so careful. Oh, wait a second. I'm not sure this jack. Oh, there we go. I'm not getting anything on the power amp in. I'm gonna try the preamp out and see if it actually gets anywhere. Where's all my 1/4-inch cables? Should be like a bunch over here. Again, so much stuff going on that still charging. Okay. There we go. Untangle this later. I'll plug this into a direct box and see if it shows up on the computer. To go to the preamp out. Usually when these things break, either the preamp section breaks or the power amp section breaks. But I'm not getting either. Let me just check this DI real quick. That definitely works. Okay. I don't really have the tools for anything but a quick look at stuff here, so kind of sad. See if anything be going on. Plugged in. About to take this thing apart. at speaker impedances real quick, or resistance, I should say. Getting infinite ohms out of this speaker, which ooh, ooh. Okay, that speaker doesn't feel good. Let me try this one. I often figure it's just that it's dirty, and if I scratch it for a little while, yeah, I'm getting 4 ohms out of that speaker. All right, let's see if I can scratch this thing a little bit better. I'm getting no resistance on this one. Let's see, this one's connected to the other speaker, but that doesn't feel good. Looks like the speaker's cooked. Too sure there's anything I can quickly do for this one, and I just, like I say, I don't have the space or the tools to really check this guy out. Um, I can fix this. I would love to not see any amps on stage anymore anyway, but you know that's not up to me. And people often have combo amps on their riders, but really, people, you got to start using these modelers and things now. It's just we got to get the volumes down on stage. Pretty sure this is the champ from our school. This guy used to be awesome. The Oh wow. Oh man, they broke off the effects knob. Oh well, nobody really used that anyway. It did really have good stuff though. By this period of Fender, they really had some good DSP. The Mustang is awesome. Has its own issues, but thing down. Channel one's working fine. Let me try channel two. Fine. So the champ is good. Take that out of here right now. You got no room in here. Okay, let's see what else we got. Um, I need my soldering iron. Let me grab that. I have some speak-ons to deal with. Um, one of my bought one of those Behringer cable checkers that actually does speak-ons. I'm not sure if it's going to help me to have that, so I could plug it in, maybe to make it easier to this thing out of the way. All right. That might be easier to solder if I have that piece, because it's got a speak on it. Let me go grab it. Okay. Now, do any of you guys use these? I'm not really super familiar with them. So if you got a trick for how to use them correctly, I've been attempting it, but I don't know that I'm doing it right. Okay, so this one has, oh wow, it's really hot in my car. That's not good. Yeah, it's everything. USB testers and help for my speak on. So let's see what else I might need. Probably wire strippers. Either we'll find out. Oh, and so here's the sucky part. Let's see if we really have a problem with this. I have a feeling we might. We go to Google, find L4 pinouts, and this used to be the easiest thing, and the best thing about the internet was you could actually find this stuff real quick. But nowadays, it's hidden behind pages of ads. So let's see if I can't find the proper NL4 pinout here. Let me check. So I'm just looking at I have to save it. Why can't I just open it? Okay. Stereo, hi-fi. Why is there all different ones? Eek. Let's see if we actually got four channels or not, I guess. Um, you bought me a bunch of connectors. I don't know if all these cables are bad. Let me ask. Okay, this one is completely cut off. So this is definitely getting two ends put on it. I finally get to practice with my new dream band tomorrow, so I have to learn a bunch of guitar parts real quick. Like, it's gonna be fun. Okay, so there's four wires on here. So I don't know what kind of colors they want. So let me see if there's a color suggestion. Yeah, somebody's asking if there's a universal color scheme. Um, Black is 1 plus and white is 1 minus. Red is 2 plus and green is 2 minus. Is that the colors that I have here, or do I have different colors? Let's see. Probably use a razor blade for this. I'm not sure how far back to cut NL4s. Maybe you guys know. Let me take a look at how these actually work. I figure if they're just wired 1-to-1, it should be fine no matter what, but I'd like to keep it consistent if possible. All right, so these are using screw terminals. Putting that on first so I don't make a baboo's move, right? Let me get some screwdrivers. You don't need these things. Two minus, two plus. See if I can strip this back without a razor blade. Let's see how much terminal do I want. This isn't ideal. I've got an automatic wire stripper, but I don't really trust it. Then again, it's so easy to cut through like the way I'm doing it. There, something speaker level like this, that could be disastrous. Let me make sure I didn't slice through these jackets at all. I do have some heat shrink, but it's not really going to do much good on here. Yep, see, I went right through the jacket right there. All right, let me see. Dangerous. Let me get some shrink wrap. Other option is either to use these box cutters or an X-Acto knife. let me do that first. I'm gonna cut these off. I did get to the jacket. Um, actually, I'm gonna leave this be. Let me see if I can't go with the X-Acto knife a little bit safer. Another way, if I had small enough wire cutters, I do have smaller ones. You can kind of go sideways in and then make the cut that way. That might be the smartest thing to do. I'm really scared about this power level stuff. Crazy to think. I used to do all my studio wiring, even at the big studios. It, oh, pretty much. Oh man, I just unspooled this thing. Oh, that's gonna suck. I did pretty much all my studio wiring with one of these cheapo. I know this one's not Radio Shack, but back in the day, actually from Radio Shack, one of these, and that's how I do just about everything. I'd actually get into the jacket like that. Um, but what I really need, I know I say it on every single stream, I just need the proper tools. I need to get some basic pliers and stuff. I was at the hardware store yesterday too. I could have gotten some, but I always forget what I need when I'm there. So, yep, that's what happens when you're a bozo. Do it that way. It's probably safest. Cutting into that jacket is no good. All right, so let me find out where it was that I sliced into it. About right there. So I'm going to strip them from there. Yeah, I used to do all my stripping on these. And I don't know if this is too far back or not far enough, but this is where I'm going to start. And I'm definitely not going to have them that long, but that's okay. I'll deal with that. Let me just, these are going to have to go into some screw terminals, so it's going to have to be pretty good. I might tin them all the way back, or I might cut them first. I think I'm going to tin them though. And, boy, that's going to be short. Okay. So I got to make sure these things are really tight. There's not much room in there. No room for error. All look kind of scary. Okay. I'm just going to tin these. I don't have a sponge. I'm going to try using this thing. So if you guys got any tips, let me know because I don't use these. It looks like it makes sense. A lot of people debate on whether you should even tin things like this. Um, this could come loose. I remember with the car stuff, people were always saying, don't solder your car wires. That actually terrifies me, so I solder them anyway. But I could see how shaking over time would break the connections. Let's go on after, or should I put it on now? Probably safer if I put it on now. I don't really know NL4s too much. I've done them a couple times, but not that familiar. So there is no green. There's no green. So what color code should I use? Maybe there's a standard for there's a standard, but maybe there's a something that's kind of accepted or the standard. I'm really having trouble getting this on there. It's crazy. There we go. This can go through. It goes on last. Okay, so leave that off. See if there's a standard. Colors orange and yellow. He's got a different. Okay. White, orange, yellow speaker cable. Yep. Okay, I see one with red. Red on it. It's black, white, orange, and yellow. 8 has an orange. NL4 has a red and a green. Man, what are these silly cables? The wrong colors. Black and white is 1. Orange and yellow is 2. Okay. All right, so that's how I'm going to wire. Black is plus. Man, what in the world? So NL8 uses black is plus 1. White is the negative for 1. It's plus 2. Green is minus 2. Orange is 4 plus, and the yellow is 4 minus. Wow. That it's not how I would expect this to be done. Okay, but let's see if I can even get these into that terminal. That's going to be another fun one. Okay. I'm not soldering into here. I'm just screwing into there. So let's say black is plus 1. Okay, well that's how we're going to do it. skinnier cable. I might have to cut these back and not tin them. Here, not to have tinned wires, so that's great. This clamp works the way I think it does. Not pulling it back. I have some dental probes. Diamond file. There we go. Yeah, and I just want to solder these things in here. I do not want to screw them in, but I don't know if that'll handle. I don't trust this screw. It might actually work better without tinning it, but I hate to try untinned stuff. Okay, so black. 2 minuses right here, or sorry, 1 minus is right here. See that even that frayed. And this did not tin as well as I wanted it to. Let me see if I can't. Really tinned all that well. Yeah. Um, orange is 2 plus. Guy. Oh wow. Unlike the other two, this one actually came all the way out. Which is not. I wonder why that is. Like they're acting completely different than the other two. Oh yeah, that one came out too. Great. Uh, not fun. Not even like Phillips. It's like almost a Torx head, but it's not. Orange is plus, yellow is minus. The other one's trying to fray. So Sure if that's really in there. Let's find out. Nope. Right out. All right, so I might try and trim these. Okay, so I'm gonna tin it tin it a little bit better. It's taking me forever on one little cable. Ooh, that's the problem right there. I'm gonna pin this really good, and then I'm gonna modify it. This iron's not hot enough, or what? Mod this. Oh, I'm about to solder this thing in here. Oh, just popped right out. Oh man, soldering this. solder joint. Good. Definitely not coming out. Thinking, do I not tin these? Could not tin them and then hope that works, but I don't really trust it. I'd rather just solder them all, but it did not take anywhere near this long. This is ridiculous. So I'm doing something very wrong. Really don't like the way this screw feels. Almost like I'm supposed to use a slotted. Yeah, there we go. Better. Wonder if there's a special screwdriver that's made for this. That's solid. Okay. See if I can fit the connector on at the female shell or shell, whatever it is. This thing's keyed. The key. 2 slots. There's arrows. Oh, it popped out. Man. No way. Okay. It's serious. We got to get a car out of here pretty soon. So I got to get this done so I can get this guitar stuff figured out. All right. Hmm. It's melted the crap out of that thing. I really would rather have the sponge than this thing. Well, let's see how this works. Actually, that's pretty good. Okay. It's going to be a problem when it comes time to put the connector on. Oh, yeah? No. Okay, good. Wow. An attempt to tin the connector itself. Just getting your soldering iron for this. This is not going to be pleasant. Not worth it. Look at that. That thing's barely even tinned. Shoot. How does that work? Yeah. This is not going to be a nice one. It'll be some of my worst work ever. And I don't really know a way to fix it. So don't do this at home. Whoever's out there. Not cool. All right, no, that's not going to work. I'm going to tin this. Oh, man. My iron's just not getting hot enough or what? If I can manage to push this in, all good. Can't believe it popped out. That's going nowhere. That's fine. Good luck ever fixing this. So if this ever goes bad, just gonna pop it off and get another one. All right, so be where the slots are. There's one. Okay, so that's not it. Lot spots this has to get to. Which one's the longest one? Okay, right there. There we go. Oh, pretty. Oh, there we go. Well, that was thoroughly unpleasant. Oh, no click. I don't like nitric when they don't click. No. I don't trust the razor blade. I used to have a way where I would roll them, but you could with the power thing like this. Considering how much power is going to be going through here, I'm kind of hesitant to do it that way. I just really want to not hurt these jackets in any way. This one we're not going to tin, okay? gonna try it that way. Yeah, let's watch one of these YouTube videos real quick. Man, look at that. It's all frayed and everything, and it just works. Oh, world. I guess he did clean it up a little bit. Yeah, see, so he's not tinning them. All right. Guess we won't tin them. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna not tin. Maybe I want a little bit more jacket stripped off. Way better pliers and cutters and things. I know I got some small cutters somewhere. All right, so I'm just gonna strip these and hope. Oh, look at me using my old Radio Shack style. It's funny. I did so much work with these things back in the day. But he had it so that there's a little bit more sticking out. I wonder if that's good or bad. So I think it won't clamp on this plastic jacket. So I definitely want to have it all the way in there. But I'm going to strip this back a little bit more. See how that works. Feels like it's just going to fray. Yeah, see, it already frayed. It's not going in there. I mean, I could cut some wires off, but it's just not what I want to do. Going in, but there's a couple sticking out. I really want to solder these after I screw them in. Then I would feel a lot better. Can't pull it out, but it feels like it'll come out. You know, it's wiggly and loose. Really want to solder that. Wish I knew what kind of screwdriver I'm supposed to use for this. Oh, 2, 1 minus is the white one. Ah, that's why I tin them because it won't fray. Oh man, it's just horrible. Is there a trick to this or what? I don't think he actually uses them in 4-wire mode, but I don't want to take any chances. They grayed out. If I had a flatter Phillips. I do not trust this at all. I want to solder it so bad. So wiggly. Oh, there's like wires hanging out. They don't short each other. Shoot, what was the Google lens? Orange plus and yellow minus. Okay. Nope, that's worse. Man, I just made it worse. I don't see the right shape of a screwdriver to do with this with. Giving me no confidence. I hate testing screw terminals for anything. Oh, thing I want to do is have speaker power level wires shorten themselves out. So the big flaw with this one is it's so easy for the switch to go. So you see how that's battery's dead. I always have to tape over the switch. Let's see. I just had a bag of batteries. What did I do with you? Oh, cable tester. I don't know if this thing checks all four or what. With the multimeter as well. There we go. Oh, it's testing four. Okay. Well, that says it's good. I think the trick is don't tin them, maybe. I don't trust this. I don't trust it as much as I'd like to anyway. Oh, see if I can do anything else real quick. I know I gotta time is it? Oh, I gotta get out of here. Sorry. All right, I gotta split. Um, I'll probably finish this tonight. Yeah, there's some little catchy looking ones right here. Um, I could probably just throw a jacket on there and be okay. Oh, no, I can't. That's not good. All right. So yeah, I'll be back in a while. Okay, I'm gonna unplug the soldering iron. Um, you guys.